Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about what cheap and frugal living looks like to me in 2021. Let's get started. I've gotten some recent comments, and they were excellent comments, that mention, it's wonderful to be frugal, but I want to also enjoy my life. They want balance in their life, and that sure makes sense. I hope no one thinks that I'm advocating that all of us cut everything out and spend absolutely no money and save or invest every single bit of our money. I definitely don't think that. I think life is all about balance. Many of us have said this comment on the channel. I think it's about asking ourselves, are we getting value for the money we spend? For example, let's say one of you went shopping with me and your budget was kind of tight, and you saw a house coat you really wanted and it looked so comfortable, but it just wasn't in your budget. If I bought that house coat for you, I would consider that excellent value for the money spent, and I would go away feeling really good. But how many of us have spent money that we look back on and we just didn't know that it was adding up so quickly, and when we look back on it, we really didn't get that great a value from it? Many of those can be those auto ships, not in all cases. Some people have many things that they enjoy: auto ships, subscription boxes, gym memberships, massages, going out to eat, getting your hair done, getting your nails done, and maybe not doing all of those things, but many of us find some of these things bring us enjoyment, and we're frugal in other areas to make up for that. One thing that I do say, if you want to, and by the way, before stating what I'm about to say, I think I make this clear. I am not judging anyone about how they budget or spend their money. I always have a long way to go and I have a lot to learn. And I think each person needs to do what works for their lifestyle. That's why we call it personal finance. Like I've heard one other YouTuber say, you do you, I'll do me. I totally agree with that. But one thing I do think could be a good idea, and it's a good idea for me, is to test out and cut back on things and see how much I miss it or don't miss it. For example, let's say there's something you're getting great value from and you're like, this is costing a lot. Let me see if I can find a cheaper alternative, or let me see if I could cut this out for a few months. Well, sometimes after those 2 months, you're going to say, boy, I really missed that, and I don't want to go without that again, so I'm going to make other changes in other areas of my budget so I can have whatever it is. Or you may say, I don't miss that as much as I thought. So I think it's always good to test out some of these areas to see. What I have found for me is a lot of my additional spending, first of all, it adds up quick. It's like if I told you you had $500 to spend for Christmas gifts, it'd be amazing how fast that $500 can go, because money can just be like, water. It can flow very quickly and easily. And what I've noticed for myself is that so much of my additional spending were not things that I was getting that much value from. So that's why I really don't miss a lot of the things that I was spending money on. And something else that I noticed, and this is just for me, is that the more I don't spend money and the more that I make do and I'm grateful for what I have, the less and less desire I have for spending additional funds, and the more money I do have to meet my savings goals. As of right now, I have $5,000 more to save, to actually a little less than $5,000, a little over $4,000 more to save to meet my $8,000 savings goal for this year. And then I have some financial goals after that, which I'll share after I meet this goal. But I don't know about you guys, but for me, especially since what happened in 2020, at my age, being 55, I'll be 56 in March, I want more of a peace of mind. And just that, to me, you can't put a price tag on that. And I used to feel really guilty saying no thank you, but right now I am so driven about this goal that, I'm very caring towards other people, but I am willing to just say no thank you for thinking of me, and just moving on, because I've really focused on meeting the financial goal that I have for this year. So I think each and every one of us need to do what works for us. I've learned so many valuable tips from all of you, and I want to say thank you. And I hope this video has been an encouragement to some of you to help meet some of your financial goals. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.